Dear students, suspense thrillers and criminal stories are always very enticing. Have you ever wondered how people escape from jails, how prisoners jailbreak? Today we have a very interesting story about a compulsive jailbreaker, Evans, and how he fools the authorities, the governor, the jailer, the constable, everyone, all the prison authorities, and makes another escape which he considered as a challenge. Now, this is authored by Colin Dexter. Mr. Dexter was a British officer and he wrote extensively about these characters. Even a character in 1987 series, Inspector Morse, was inspired by him and he used to make cameo appearances. He has a very good knowledge of and use of medical terms. This story is about a jailbreak by a very intelligent criminal and how he takes it as a challenge. And he always has advantage over the police and authorities. And how he sustains curiosity all the time. All the time you will be at the tenterhooks, at the edge of your seats and thinking how he manages it. Even escapes from right under the nose of the authorities without breaking even a single lock. One single individual, that is Evans, keeps the whole system at tenterhooks and is successful finally in escaping. He is not caught, even after a very close shave with the governor. Now the theme is, of course, the presence of mind, how we can keep a cool head and execute a well-planned plan with good moves and which can give you edge over anything, any authority. Also, rivals should not be taken for granted. Now the governor thought that Evans was safe. He could not break the high security prison, but he was able to do it because he took it as a challenge. And also, even these kind of escapes evinces begrudged admiration. See, the governor had to finally admire the prisoner, how he was able to successfully break off. Let's finally read the story, do the summary. Evans is not notorious, he is not a notorious criminal, but he has been put in a high security Oxford jail because he is a notorious jailbreaker. He has already broken the jail 3 times, has escaped from it, and now the police is worried about their reputation. But again, since he is a habitual jailbreaker, he devises a plan and he expresses a wish to learn German. And then he was allowed a tutor in his cell, a German tutor who probably was his friend, it is not clear from the story, or he befriended the tutor over the course of time, and after 6 months the tutor says that he is able to pass the exam, the ordinary level exam, the O level exam, and an examination should be arranged for Evans. Now, tutor lied to the governor because Evans was not even he had not even learned rudimentary German, but yet the exam was arranged because that was how the tutor had certified it, and a Reverend Stuart McLeary was arranged for invigilation by the exam board and he came to the prison. But before his coming to the prison, Evans' friends had probably gagged and tied him at his home and had impersonated McLeary. Now the exam takes place with full security. There is a cell, there is a bug in the prison, there is a camera in the prison, everything is being observed. Evans has been frisked for weapons, even the parson has been frisked for weapons and a scissor had been taken from him. Everything is under control and the governor is very satisfied that he will not be able to escape. Now, but the smart man that the prisoner is, he has hid all his makeup in a hat. And he has grown over the 6 months under the plan, he has grown his long hair and beard and he refuses to shave. But he is made to shave, yet his hair are still there. And he puts all the hair in his hat. Now, the hat also has all his disguise, the things that he needs for a disguise. And then during the exam, he asks for a blanket. Now, everything is okay, there is constant watch on the prisoner and the invigilator leave, but when the officers come back into the prison, in the prison cell, there is another parson there who is injured and is bleeding. Now they are very confused, and the first thought is that Evans has disguised himself as the parson and left and has hurt the parson. So they take the hurt parson to the hospital, and he also offers to help them guide to find the prisoner, because he says that he thinks where the prisoner might be. So there is a futile chase all over the town looking for Evans, whereas Evans is the person who is injured. He is inside the cell only, and he is very nicely escorted to the hospital, admitted there, treated, and then he escapes and reaches the Golden Lion Hotel, which is from where he gets the clue from this for this hotel is the revision slip that comes in for the question paper that has the clues. The only mistake that Evans takes up is that he leaves the revision slip in the cell, and the governor is able to trace his existence, trace where he has left, where he has gone to, and the governor also reaches the Golden Lion Hotel, room 371. Now it looks as if Evans' plans has been foiled and he has been caught again, and he is taken to the prison van which is waiting for him to take him back to the prison. But the prison van is also now staffed by his friends, and they finally escape, and the governor is left wondering what had happened. Now it is a very complicated story, so you must remember that the revision note had the clues about the hotel and room number, but the glitch in the note being left, that was a mistake by Evans, but he had a backup plan. Remember, there was a call from the magistrate's office for the prison van. That was actually a call from probably another of Evans' friends who had then changed the staff of the van, and now the van was driven by the friends of Evans. Similarly, the police, believing that the invigilator knew where the prisoner could be, was only to mislead. How could the invigilator, who had never met the prisoner earlier, could know? The police believed his story, and he misled them and had them running all over the town, whereas he was with them only. This is I think the master stroke of the prisoner. And the call for the van was a backup plan which was foolproof. In the end, even if he was caught, the same van will land there and take him away. And the police has been fooled. They checked him only for weapons. They did not make him remove his hat, which had all the disguise things. There was the blanket which was asked for, which helped him to change into the parson's dress. The parson man, the impostor, had been wearing two costumes, two parson's uniform, and one was given to Evans to change. So when they were able to confuse the police. Now there was a rubber tube which actually had the blood of the pig which was then splattered, and it was made to look as if he was injured. That rubber tube was used as a rubber ring which had the blood, and it helped in embarrassing the authorities and not asking the further questions. And Evans was all the time inside, and there was no call from the governor. That call which made the distraction was also from Evans' friends. So it proves that he was very well networked. The tutor helped him very much. Probably he bribed the tutor, and through the tutor, for the 6 months, he had been executing this plan and gathering his friends and networking. So it is a brilliant story of escape and how we can be smart, and a well-planned move can be executed and anybody can be befooled.